This clear message is for the greatest and highest good of all. Welcome to Rainbow Ma. We are liberated now. Greetings, Gemini, placements, and all who are called here now. I read for all 13 signs, including Ophiuchus. I am an intergalactic arbinger, a messenger of pure freedom throughout all of entirety. I have 27 years in this lifetime of experience in mysticism, astrology, ancestors, spirits of all kinds, all of the realms and understandings. I offer one-on-one readings with all of this information. It's down in the description box below. Email me to book your session, and you can choose which type of session you need for this time in your life now. I also offer one-on-one soul transparency readings if you are completely ready to be seen as you are. Now, Gemini placements and all who are called to this video, we begin. You are profoundly important. Now we're going to get into your current situation, okay, and the advice for your current situation. And then we're going to get into the outcome if you heed the advice. So first, let's get a few oracle cards for the theme of your reading. We have the dream. So you could be having dreams, obviously. You come to this channel, you were born awake, and you already know why you're here. I'm just here to get you to the edge. We have the edge. This is take a chance and do something different. This theme is already giving me so much beauty. I'm being filled with chills of choosing to follow your dreams. Okay, sometimes there's a lot of stagnant energy around us, especially as old souls or profoundly liberated beings. We tend to have more karma. Karma is just memory, okay? But that can come up as like so much baggage, okay? A lot of experience. You're coming in with a lot of memory, a lot of experience in the material worlds, as well as the spiritual, emotional. And memory is just how long we have been aware, okay? And it goes down to the base elements, all right? And so you have a lot to offer. And this reading for Gemini and all who have come here at this time, it is really important for you to understand how important you are, okay? You are here for a specific purpose, and you know it. And whether you have fully owned it or not is the question, okay? So let's get into your current situation. All right, this is gonna be such a fun reading. There's a rainbow here, and there's a portal to the sea. For your current situation, came out. Oh! This is gonna be a love reading. This is fun. I love love. Love is my favorite. I don't include it unless it comes up because, you know, it's important that I just do what is in the greatest and highest good of all for these readings. But babe, you have the King of Roses. It does not matter what gender, but there could be a person coming into your life, and it vividly says this in this card, that is husband material, wife material, person material, you know, like partner material, that kind of thing. Quite romantic. We have the Commitment, the One of Roses. So this is equivalent to the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups. We also have Will, Wisdom, Mind. This is powerful. This is for you, okay? You know, and even if you're not wanting a romance in your life or you're not feeling that's coming in, I'll read for you as well. But I do feel romance, like, for sure in the air. We have Will, Wisdom, Mind. This is like, and then we have Spring. You're planting seeds right now with your will, your wisdom, and your mind. You have this dream, and it's almost like your whole life you've let other people tell you what you should and should not believe about your dream. Even spiritual gurus, you know, even like, you know, this last phase of like enlightened ones or whatever. Don't let anyone tell you. At the end of the day, we take advice from others because we need each other to live and survive, but you are the one that knows who you really truly are. There is this essence about you where you are now walking committed to yourself, in love with yourself, in love with your dreams, in love with your willpower, okay? And in love with the fact that you get to plant the seeds to create the garden in which you want your life to be, okay? And, you know, so if it's not romance with another person, that's fine. It's also romance with yourself. It's commitment to yourself. It's allowing yourself to have both polarities of the feminine and masculine come into one. And so, you know, those polarities don't matter anymore because you have like fully embodied yourself. Okay. So let's get some clarifiers for your current situation. Your current situation is freaking beautiful. You're planting the dreams, the seeds of your future. Okay. Yes. We have the Ace of Wands and the Hermit. You may have been kind of exhausted because you have gone through a lot in your life. Whoever is drawn to Rainbow Maw, you know, you have literally gone through a lot in your life, in many lifetimes, and it looks like you've gotten like this this newfound courage, this newfound zest for life, kind of being alone, going within, at least, okay? And this is beautiful. This is beautiful. You have two aces. So this is a new beginning in love. This is a new beginning in tangible commitments. Okay, so even like documents, things like that. We have the Keeper of Pentacles. This is because you're ready to claim your abundance. Yes, you're ready to plant all of your beautiful energetic wisdom is ready to be planted in the material world to become literally alive. Okay, so you have to understand that the spiritual world and material world aren't different. It's all the same thing. So yes, you know, masculine and feminine aren't different. It's all the same thing, but it's like we have this language, right? And so language creates our reality. Our resonant frequency literally creates our reality. We have co-created as a collective a reality of which we have now, right? And so sometimes we think things are different, which they can be in the equation if we allow them to be. But what this is saying is that you are bridging heaven and earth, or, you know, you are bridging spirituality and material right now. And you have the Queen of Cups. So you have the King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Stop it. And you also have the Two of Pentacles. It looks like you are literally, you are in love with what you're planting. You're ready to do the material work, okay? And you're trusting yourself. You're giving yourself rest. It does look like there's a, you know, either a soulmate or a counterpart or like a relationship coming out right now. I also see, you know, that there may be something with the family, like maybe maybe you haven't been seen by your family in a positive light. This is what's coming through, but you're now seeing yourself in a positive light, and you're now seeing yourself in a way of worthy, in a way of like, no, like, I actually know the laws of the universe and I should get my bag. Like, I should get money, you know, like I'm here to have a materially joyful life so that I can give to others, so that I can actually help the world in a certain way. Not everyone is meant for that path, but it looks like you are, okay? So let's get more here. Let's get the advice for you, and then we'll go into clarifiers, because I'm also curious about this relationship. I love love, and I will be honest with you. If if it isn't, a partner in your life right now, you'll know, okay? So don't overthink it. I'm not here to make you overthink things, okay? I'm here to help you. But I'm getting that if there is like something happening in your life right now in a loving way, then you'll know, okay? You'll know. And remember, there's a difference between, trauma bond and not a trauma bond. Okay, so we have patience. Yes, now is a time for balance, okay? Now is a time for, like, look at this woman. She's happily patient. She has her hand on her heart and she goes, She's content. She's happily patient. That's number 14. Show us more for the advice, please. Show us more for the advice. Patience as the advice. 7 of air and King of fire. So what I see here is you're probably extremely ambitious because you believe in yourself, or you have the capacity to, okay? So what I see here is like, don't self-sabotage because like it hurts your ego that it's not happening quick enough. That something isn't happening quick enough. Don't self-sabotage, okay? You have to stay committed. That's what the material world is about. That's what the Keeper of Pentacles is about. The Keeper of Pentacles is like, honey, listen, it's gonna happen. I take it day by day. I wake up, I take care of myself, I have my tea, I do my daily, and I know I will receive. That's it. That's all. Signed, sealed, delivered. Here we go. Okay, let's get more about the advice. Let's see, what is this patience here for the advice? Two of Pentacles again. So you got two of Pentacles. We have, again, balance, patience. Things will change. This is that's such a beautiful, straightforward message. You will have prosperity. You will use your gifts to direct your life. Say that out loud. Say, I use my gifts to direct my life. 7 of air. We got the 9 of wands reversed. It just seems like, you've had to be so resilient. You've had to undertake a lot. It's almost like, don't self-sabotage by telling yourself a negative belief that all is not well, okay? You have gone through a lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of tests, a lot of dark night of the souls, a lot of like, okay, but I already had this lesson, like I thought that I was finally gonna get it this time, and am I really gonna get it this time? It's almost like you're jaded. You're like, you're like side-eye in spirit. You're like, listen. Come on now. But the advice is that don't do that, because it'll sabotage it. You have to let go of that belief that there's a catch. Okay, let go of the belief that there's a catch, because this time because you've learned, you've integrated. This is such a beautiful, prosperous reading so far. Okay, we have the King of Fire. Show us more about the advice then. Ooh, partnership, choice, the Lovers. I open my heart to the unexpected gifts of community. So you have like a lot of ambition, and it's beautiful. There's the partnership is coming out, so the Lovers is coming out again. So we're gonna dive into that. I'm excited. But also what I'm seeing is that you need to have the confidence that, you're gonna finally have a community, because you also have the Hermit here. It's almost like You had to be alone and go within by yourself for you to come to this place of like, okay, I'm gonna love myself. I have no other choice. I have to love myself. I have to commit to myself. I have to dedicate, like I have to romanticize my passion to get to where I need to be. And you finally have realized that. And the advice is to use your gifts to direct your life. Have patience. Don't let your mind tell you that it's going to be all sabotaged and the rug is going to be drug up from underneath you. Don't let that happen. And allow yourself to have confidence and allow yourself to realize that you are about to receive a lot of gifts from community. And you need to choose that. Okay? And you need to choose partnerships that, you know, have good boundaries. Only choose to spend time with those that are actually like uplifting you, that won't leak your energy. Okay, so let's see the outcome if you heed the advice. 22, master number, builder and teacher. Our Lady who prevents interference. Okay, listen, if you heed the advice, if you allow the advice to guide you, you will be protected. This is the protection card, okay? What you're building, what you're co-creating, what your master teacher abilities are in this lifetime are protected, okay? What is the outcome if you heed the advice? Flexibility. You're gonna, like, time is gonna, like you're gonna loosen up a bit. You may have been really rigid because you've had this 9 of Wands. Like you might be really exhausted. And I am serious. A lot of exhaustion actually comes from the mind. Actually comes from like the way that we allow our mind to think and kind of run around. And so you're gonna have a lot more time. You're gonna have a lot more time to play. You're gonna have a lot more time to have flexibility. Okay. With like the things that you desire to have in your life. Okay, what is the outcome? You're probably going to need to be flexible as well during this time. Yeah, so you're going to need to be, you know, flexible, and you're also going to need to realize that you need to chop wood. What does that mean? There's like this proverb, I don't know it exact word for word, but this is the gist of it, is that before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. What does that mean? Even if you're enlightened, you still have to do the mundane tasks, right? Because the material and spiritual world are not different, okay? You're meant to heed your dreams and come to the edge, okay? You're meant to step into who you really are. And what does that mean? Well, honey, you're a body too. And so chop wood, stay dedicated, stay flexible, stay dedicated, stay committed, and do your daily tasks over and over. We also get that with the patience and then the 2 of Pentacles twice. Okay, is like just be patient and be willing to handle things on a material level. What I'm seeing here is very plain. Everything is extremely positive. This advice right here is very, very plain to see, is that you cannot allow your mind or others around you, others' belief systems, to completely sabotage you and make you feel exhausted. I'm getting your body may feel like literally so profoundly exhausted. It's like insane. You have to choose, like, just, this is what I'm getting. Get into what gives you zest, okay? Get into what gives you confidence. What gives you confidence? What gives you the ability to feel really excited about your purpose, okay? Focus on those things. Lean onto those things, okay? Even if you start feeling, you know, exhausted again, lean onto those things, because at the end of the day, it is your choice to do so, okay? I want to see, you know, if there's a partnership here, if there's a, there's something here, I want to see it. Oh, do you know what? It's time for these cards, actually. All right, what is this potential partnership here? We have the King and Queen of Cups. We have the Lovers, the partnership card. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands. So that intrigues me. We have the Sands of Time. Okay. Spirit is like, babe, listen. You need to finish your project first, okay? Good luck. Auspicious wishes granted and blessings. Right now is a very auspicious time. See the Six of Scrolls, you know, in the Sands of Time. And whenever I was in the pre-shuffle for this, a card fell out that was the Six of Wands, which is the same as the Six of Scrolls, is like, this is an auspicious time for you to have success in what you want to birth into the world and in a materialistic way, okay? And so whenever I asked about the partnership, it's like the partnership energy is here and it's like you really, really want it. But the Spirit is like, honey, listen. Get yourself grounded first. Get your dreams into reality first, okay? It's a very auspicious time for that. Six of Cups. It looks like, oh, I want to say it, but it looks like you want someone from the past to give you an offer, or someone from the past is going to give you an offer, okay? Show me more about that, please. You got the Six of Wands again, and you're gaining a new perspective. You also may be gaining a new perspective from like a childhood belief about partnership, a childhood belief about, you know, needing even friends or family or other people to validate your journey here. And you're like, oh my God, I've stayed stuck in this for so long. I've stayed stuck in the past. I've stayed stuck in this belief system for so long. I'm going to cut myself off. You have the Knight of Wands. You know, the Hangman, he can cut himself off at any time. He's just hanging from the tree, but he can cut himself off. The Knight of Swords, you're cutting yourself off from that, and you're claiming what? Your Six of Wands. You've gotten it 3 times in your reading now. You're claiming your success. You're claiming, you know, your fame, your wreath of like, this is my success. This is what I'm excited about. You have the Ace of Wands again, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands. So you're very, very clear on what your passion is and what this new beginning is. And what I see here, and it's very plain to see, is Spirit is like, listen, you'll get the most beautiful partnerships in the world. You need to follow through with your mundane projects. Remember that you've already asked for beautiful partnerships of all kinds. Remember, you already have them in the mysterious. This is powerful energy right now. You already have them, okay? I'm like, oh my God, this is really big energy. My heart is like opening. I'm like crying. I'm being filled with chills. Wow. Oh my God. Okay. Wow. My head is tingling. My whole body's tingling. You already have them. Come to the edge. The first card is the Edge. Baby, listen. You already know the laws of the universe. You already know what you asked for. And I want to remind you, because I know you already know this, but I want to remind you, it's important, that you need to do what's best for you. And the rest will unfold perfectly. Don't stay attached to an outcome and thinking in your head that it's this treacherous journey, that you're just going to have one thing after another. No, honey. You have a very auspicious time to finally dedicate yourself to your work. Everything is already assured. come to the edge, okay? Let go of everyone else's belief systems, all the gurus, all the people that have opinions, all the whatever. They're great, they're wonderful, they help, right? We help. We're meant to help others. But you are you. That's what matters. You matter in community. You are unique. You are different than everyone else. That's what matters. You need to hone in on that and get very, very, very focused on that. You have the Six of Earth. You need to realize that it is time for you to get out of the cold. You have the Six of Fire again. You have the Six of Wands 4 times. Oh, it's your time to shine, honey. It's your time to have success. And won't it be so much more luxurious that you have success and you are just like thriving abundantly before you even mess with an energy that wants to come at you with some love-ins? Because honey, listen, give yourself some self-love. Let yourself be nice and luxurious. Let yourself be really empowered, really aligned. Then let, certain sorts of romance come into your life so that you can easily understand your self-worth, easily see clearly. Just let it unfold naturally, okay? Have patience and trust the plan, okay, Gemini, and all else who felt called to this reading. Please make sure to watch all of your other placements, and I will see you soon.